Good morning guys, welcome back to Western Australia Now and Then. This is a new travel series and this time we're heading out to one of our favourite areas of the Wheatbelt, which is north of the Great Eastern Highway. We're starting off in York and then making our way pretty much east towards Southern Cross. But we'll be going up via Muckenbuden, so we're heading just a little bit north from the highway and taking in the sights along the way, having a look at the towns and camping in campsites like this one. G'day guys, just caught me in the middle of packing, just getting the 4x4 ready for our upcoming trip. I'm exhausted. Shopping, spending a whole lot of money today and just loading everything up now. This huge thing here is the drone box. I do have to get rid of this Phantom and get myself a Mavic that'll fit in a space about this big. This thing is huge, takes up a lot of space, but we're off tomorrow morning regardless of what the weather does to us. Heading up to York initially, and we're going to Whitegum Farm for a couple of nights. They got some cabins there, so we're going to check those out, see what they're like, and from there, who knows, we're just going to follow our noses up towards Kalgoorlie somewhere. I don't think we'll make it that far. There's a lot of places to see on this trip, some really nice little campgrounds. So next time you see me, we'll be pulling out and heading east. Catch you later.
Do you remember? It is September. That's my music.
Okay, we've made it out of Perth finally. It takes about an hour before we manage to get out. Raining like anything down there at the moment, but once you come up over the hills, still cloudy, but not too bad. It hasn't been raining so much here by the looks of it. Just stopped at a little rest area. Looks like it used to be the main road, and it's just been bypassed now. The road's been upgraded. Just have a little look around here, see if we can pick up any wildflowers. Not the tidiest spot. People obviously throwing their rubbish out here. Okay, we've arrived in York. As inland towns go, pretty important, I guess. It was one of the first major areas settled after the establishment of the Swan River colony. And we're spending tonight out at Whitegum Farm. We've got a cabin there. We have no idea what it's like. $50 a night apparently. It can't be too flash. But this is our first little quick look around the town today. We'll be back into town tomorrow to have a better look around and then get out and have a look around the area itself, around the town, see what we can find of interest. just looking at the different dongers here. They've got two main levels. The ones that we're in are the cheapies. No air conditioning, just a couple of beds, table, very basic facilities, PowerPoint, but for $50 a night, that's pretty good. The other ones they have available do have air conditioning. You can see an air conditioning compressor just down on the corner there, and I think these ones are probably the $99 a night ones. And the one behind me is a family unit and fully self-contained, and I think that one's about $120 a night. I will correct that if I'm wrong, but I'll check it on the website. Now, they call them cabins. I suppose that's the only one that would really qualify as a cabin, whereas the ones we're staying in are definitely dongers. But the website says cabins, so don't let that give you impressions of the kind of cabins you expect in caravan parks. These are standard old-fashioned dongers, but they do the job. Bit of a room to sit outside if it's raining, and if it's good weather like this, plenty of seating outside. So we've got a pizza oven there. Bit of a shame we didn't bring a pizza. And barbecue. Even has a fridge over here behind me, microwave, and toaster, kettle, some utensils and plates and whatnot down there, and a sink over here for washing up. So set up pretty nicely if you are like us at the moment and don't have any facilities out. Of course, all our gear is in the trailer, so the camp kitchen's going to come in handy tonight. Really nice little places under the trees here. You can sit and have a drink. Toilet and shower are over in this section. Shower apparently is behind the orange door. Haven't had a look myself yet, so we'll just pop in there and see what we can see. And they've got a restaurant here that functions on the weekends. Okay, so it's a shower and toilet. Little wash basin down here. A nice natural looking stone. Shower head up there, so that's fine. Just have to watch your footing on these little steps here. They're not quite defined, so if you're like me and a bit sight impaired, you just have to watch getting up and down those because the edges of them aren't all that defined. Little beer garden area here in front of the restaurant. They sometimes have bands and that out here, I am told. So they have a little stage area. Can imagine that would be pretty good on the weekends when it's cranking. Fire pit. And a view out over a lake they've got here. Very pleasant little area. Now you can swim apparently, and you can also fish, but it's catch and release only. You have to use barbless hooks. So we're going to settle in now, have a look at the room, which as far as I can tell is only just the two beds, which is fine for us at the moment. It's all we need. And that's the restaurant area inside there. I'll just hop up and have a quick look at that. Interesting little place out here. It's, let's say the facilities, the toilets and showers and that for the cabins, and the cabins themselves are, let's say, rustic, I think would be a fair word to use. Don't expect 5-star luxury when you come out to places like this. There's going to be insects and spiders and creepy crawlies. It's the bush. You can't do anything about that. Looking down at the lake area here, I think the water level must be a bit low at the moment, looking at that. I think it's probably going to be a lot higher than that when they're using it for swimming, by the looks of it. It's locked up at the moment, so can't really get in to have a closer look at it. Nobody's using it, being the end of winter. I'm going to get a bit of a look at it from here. And there is a sort of a jetty thing there that I gather kiddies jump off. Seating areas down by the lake there, so obviously far more use made of that area when it's a bit warmer. Whether they drain that or not, I don't know, but it looks very low for winter. You'd expect it to be a lot higher than that. But sadly, I can't show you much more than that today because the gates are all locked up for safety reasons, one assumes. But yeah, you can sort of imagine this place getting quite lively on weekends. Good morning, guys. Good night last night at Whitegum Farm. Enjoyed the little cabin, quite luxurious compared to tenting, I guess. And we're off this morning to do a bit of exploring around York. So a few things to check out. Haven't been to the Motor Museum before, even though we've been up here quite a lot in the past. So we'll go and check that out. There's also something to see at the town hall, I believe. We'll check in at the information centre as well, see what we can find out and see what other interesting places we can find to film. So just about ready to go. Just waiting for Dorothy and we will be off. One more night here and then we're sort of heading off, hoping that the weather's not going to be too bad. It originally looked like last night and tonight were going to be the rainy ones, but it didn't rain. So hopefully, if we go a bit further east, there will be less and less chance of rain. Just cross our fingers in that regard, because we're probably going to be tenting tomorrow night. We'll see how that goes. Not sure where we're going to be yet. We'll work that out tonight. That's how this trip's going to be planned out. No planning, really. We'll just check out the night before what the weather's going to be the next day and then have a look at suitable places to head for. Okay, let's get on with it and see what today brings.